Known for some incredible wings and one of the league's most passionate fan bases. We're just outside of Buffalo at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Detroit Lions and the Buffalo Bills.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And off we go from Highmark Stadium. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Right 20.
Play action here with Gall. Caught by the rookie from NC State. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that is good for Detroit first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
First down on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Thought he had a touchdown there. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them. Yep. The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. From the red zone now. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. comes out throwing. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Looking from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Drops it off to Cook. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
And after Cook here, out of his own read. Rob for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know these D-ends love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
And 10 yards to go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's going to be caught by Cooks. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills finish up their opening drive. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills start off well to tie things 7-7.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here comes Williams on the return. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. We'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They get 22 out of that play. And the Lions have a first down. One play in blocking this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st down, it's gone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Off to throw here. It's 3rd and 2. Complete to St. Brown. This gets the 1st and more. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. It's a gain of 22. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. A gain of 22 yards. And the Lions, 1st down.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions break the tie here in the first. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions take the lead here, 14-7 in the first.
Bills 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. It's Allen out of the pistol. Catch made by Cooks. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down.
It's a gain of 27 yards.
And before they can break the huddle, we've hit the end of our first quarter. It's a 14-7 game. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at 1st down here. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Hey, tight.
Allen looking to throw. Here's a screen for Cook. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. Gets to space right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Pass on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Some pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. First call here coming from the shotgun. Drive begins with Gibbs. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing on 1st down, Willis. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st. Gibbs now from the gun. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. And goes to the hurry up here. They go play action. Here's Willis. Flushed out of the pocket. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Jeremy Chin has got it. Has room down the left sideline. And he's going to bring this back to the pick 6 and a Buffalo touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers. And he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Lions 14. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Still has some space inside the 35. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Lions tie this game at 21.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
4 yards on that 1st down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. Up to the races, middle of the field. Into the red zone. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. Extra point up and good from Bass. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lions 21. Tyler Bass.
Bass now to kick this away. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Viking 18. Ready.
Gun snap now to Willis. That's another quick hitter. Ooh, he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
That's good for our Lions.
Well, Brock, a lot of scoring so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More from Highmark Stadium in just a moment. All set to go now from the 35. Here's Goff on 1st and 10. And the Bills get to him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Will take this back to the 10 on the interception.
You could feel them, Kate. You could feel the convoy. They were going. They thought they might have another one, but unfortunately, another touchdown. You know what? Not going to stop them from celebrating in another big game-changing play.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. Here's another for it. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Third and goal for Allen. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. First time this game they've looked to him. And now it's decision time on 4th and goal.
A 27-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of half.
Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Back to throw it. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they're going to get there to force him out. But a nice play for the offense to go out on, as that's going to end our first half.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10.
319.
Now a give to Cook, running left. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
38-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Throwing from the gun here. tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
319.
No throw, third and long. That's blocked for the first. Avoids the defender, we've got a foot race. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow the lead coming out at halftime. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Bass on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bills take a 3-possession lead.
Bills 38, Lions 21. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Williams on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line.
36-yard line.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. It's Gibbs on the carry. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Again, it's Gibbs. That plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. Fourth down, flat, there on the stop.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on third and short. So pass ball in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
First and 10 now from the 46. Coming right is Gibbs. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down throw from Goff. Bills out. Oh, he was on the move, but so is the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't, they call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 15 yards and leads to...
Looking from the gun, it's Willis. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. They'll go for it. Goff sends this to the end zone. He brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions start the second half with some needed points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The XP is up and good. And the Lions cut the lead down to 10.
Lions 28. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
319!
Play action now with Allen. That's brought in downfield by Kincaid. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
First and 10. Here's Allen. He's got a screen to the running back. Moving up into the red zone. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A gain of 15 there. And the Bills have a first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now design run. It's Allen. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Tackle made at the 16-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Here's Allen. And the Lions are there to bring him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
It's a designated keeper for Allen. And only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well. Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
Fielded at the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. First and 10 from the 32. A give to Gibbs. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
That's the kind of yardage. It's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
From the gun, Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Off the play fake. Here's Goff. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10.
19 Chargers, 19 Chargers.
On the ground, it's a give to Gibbs. There he goes again. Looks through and breaks away. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Lions now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. This one is up and good. And the Lions get it back to within 6.
Jeff Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That finds his man, it's Keon Coleman. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. Looking from the gun, it's Allen. It's Kincaid with a catch out left. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills leading by 6. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Finds a man, right side. And they stop him. He's marked down on that 18-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
A touchdown would put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. They're going to pass it here. And he's going to be touched down a yard shy of that marker.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. They look to throw it. And that is the catch that should end this game and seal this win. Touchdown. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that 2-point attempt.
35. Tyler
Bass now to kick this away. Starting from the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. Gun snap now to Willis. On the move, headed right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here we go. 20.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
He was tackled at the 47-yard line. 5 yards on the play.
So it's the Bills who come away with the win. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this.